point out a couple of pictures, and then go home. Anybody you recognize here?
Nah.
Huh?
I don't hang out with animals, man. I don't.
Which one is he? Does this ring a bell? Which one? You're sitting here lying to me, wasting my time. You're a liar, and I know you're a liar. Ask me here. Is it this one? How about that one, huh?
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious, thievious raccoonist. Rated E for everyone.
So Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonist came out in 2002, and it would have been impossible to do PlayStation 2 month without talking about this game. I talked a little about the big three trilogies that define the PS2 era in my Jak and Daxter review, and Sly Cooper is one of the three. Now, as a kid, I completed both the Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank trilogies, but when it comes to Sly Cooper, I didn't even finish the first game. And the only reason was because as a kid, I was terrible at stealth games. So unlike the other two mascots, I am jumping into Sly Cooper for the first time completely blind.
What was that all about?
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious, thievious raccoonist. Rated E for everyone.
So in this game, you play as Sly, a raccoon that comes from a lineage of thieves. As a child, Sly witnessed the greatest tragedy in his life when a gang known as the Fiendish Five breaks into his home and their cyborg owl leader named Clockwork kills Sly's father. While Sly is hiding, he watches in horror as the gang steals his family's most precious possession called the Thievius Raccoonist, a book that details all of Sly's ancestors and their thieving techniques. So the Fiendish Five decides not only to take the book, but to split the pages between each member. Sly gets taken into an orphanage where he meets his two best friends, Bentley and Murray, and together they become a group of honest criminals. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. I almost died like 3 times right there. That would have been a short game. All right, Bentley, I'm in position.
This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files.
Ooh.
I hacked into the police security
files, you
and
said.
discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
All right, Sly. I found Carmelita Fox old bikini modeling photos. Now, if you put in this combination, you can Sly, go slower. I wanna enjoy this. Oh, these ain't the files, it's about me.
Good job! You got it!
But as time goes by, Sly eventually finds information on the Fiendish Five, leading us to the present day. So now Sly Cooper's goal is to take down the Fiendish Five and recover the stolen pages of the book. So the story for this game is very simple, but also very effective. I love how the plot gives you a good understanding of Sly's character right at the start, so you know exactly what he's fighting for. Obviously, Sly is a thief, so it would kind of be a bad message for kids if we were simply playing a bad guy, but right out the gate you understand that Sly is doing it for a good reason, while also doing it for fun. I mean, I would too if it meant that Carmelita Fox would come after me.
The last person I was expecting to run into on this job was Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Father, what was that verse about temptation that you gave earlier at the service?
But what truly makes the story shine in this game is its sharp sense of humor.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
The dialogue in this game is extremely witty and it only gets better with each installment. Now when it comes to the gameplay, All right, here we go. Listen, I love the platforming in this game, and collecting the clue bottles that are hiding throughout each level was so fun to do because you get rewarded with new abilities in the process. Okay, I believe, yep, it was right here. There we go. All right. I believe this safe has what I'm looking for. I believe this is a safe that has the bikini model photos of Carmelita Fox. This has to be it. I've opened up every safe in the game thus far. It must be in this one. Come on! Hallelujah! Come on! Show me the pics! What? Ah, it's another page of the Thievius Raccoonus. I'm mad. This ain't what I wanted! This ain't what I asked for, Bentley! However, when it comes to the stealth combat in this game, it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but I feel like the parts where I'm forced to be stealthy, it just slows down the enjoyment of the game for me. Because I'm not gonna lie, whenever I had the chance to run or use brute force to get past a section, I would normally do that. Now this is absolutely my personal preference because I much prefer the combat style of the other two trilogies more. I'm a quick draw gamer who likes fast-paced combat, so if slow and stealthy is more your speed, then you'll have no complaints. Also, and I don't even know if this is a hot take or not, I'm not a fan of most of the mini games. Listen, I love mini games in video games when they're good. And for me personally, I wasn't a fan of most of the mini games. It honestly starts to feel like a chore that I'm forced to do in order to get to the good stuff. Now, thankfully, they do get better in the third game, but I still have to call it out. Speaking of which, fuck those Murray races. Oh my God, those races suck. Like those races, like I'm a racist now. Okay. So this is to whoever developed the racing in this game. Why did you put Murray's van in what I like to call snail mode while every other driver is at a normal speed? Because they're not even going fast. I'm just extremely slow. And the thing is, okay, my theory is that maybe Murray's ass is just so fat that it's just weighing down the car with its girth, you know? It's just slowing it down massively because of his like big dump truck, you know? But with that being said, whoever developed this whole section, I wish nothing but minor inconveniences for you. I hope your charger only works at one specific angle. I hope every soda you drink has already gone flat. I hope any fry you ever eat is always slightly cold. I hope every YouTube ad is unskippable for you. Now, with that being said, the one thing I can say for certain that Sly Cooper does better than both Jak and Daxter and Ratchet & Clank is design. The cel-shaded comic book style is done perfectly in this game, and it's one of the main reasons why Sly Cooper feels so unique compared to any game on the PS2. Oh God, are we in France? No! Oh, 420? Okay, never mind. I take that back. I was about to go on a whole rant, but that stopped me. Oh, man. I don't even know where the rant was going, but man, that was all right. Anyway. You know, the one thing I can give Sly Cooper that I love more than Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter is its art style. This game feels like a playable Saturday morning cartoon.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Okay. And this is Murray. Murray!
Oh,
Murray, you're blocking the...
one.
You're blocking the...
One.
Okay, first of all, you only give me one peanut, but second of all, you're blocking the next level. Can you move? You're just gonna keep eating peanuts, all right. Let's see how it is.
Oh, you want
Oh, you're gonna give me more? Okay.
one?
I hate you, Murray. It's one of those games that immediately stands out when you see someone play it. And the soundtrack actually surprised me with some amazing OSTs. The hub theme for the swamp caught me off guard for how dark and eerie it was. But with all that said, Sly Cooper gave us some fun characters, witty dialogue, but the gameplay wasn't really my cup of tea. I still enjoyed it overall, and thankfully, they do evolve this system in the later installments. So with all that said, my final verdict for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is a silver seal of approval.